Here we go.
Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. It is your host, longtime listener, so be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. The Orioles have been playing pretty well lately as we got the average up to 500 roughly halfway through the season, but we're taking on Justin Verlander, who, in the game at least, is healthy and pitching very well. 10-2 for the Astros, who are sitting at 50-30. Coming into this one, I think I need to go in and adjust the presentation. Yep. So, all right, 95, 87, a 12-6 curve at 79 miles an hour, and then a changeup at 85. So Verlander, obviously a good pitcher. 5-pitch mix, still throws pretty hard.
He minimizes the amount of base runners.
So
he's a tough customer.
I kind of wish that, I had it set to where it's current rosters or whatever, but I think it's Mad that has the ability to include injuries. Ooh, get out of here. Cedric Mullins, did he just do that? Heck yeah! How about a home run to start off the ball game from a guy not known for his power? He got the start today because Anthony Santander was just extremely exhausted. Him and Rio Ruiz both needed a day off. So he's coming in and taking advantage of the opportunity with a leadoff dinger. I don't know if you saw it the other day. Cedric Mullins was batting against the Red Sox, and they had the shift on, and he hits a flare that landed kind of in the direction of the shortstop, but about, I don't know, 10 feet into the outfield grass. A ball that, if they're not in the shift, is a routine pop-up to the shortstop, basically. He has to go 2 or 3 steps to get it. Well, Bogarts comes running over, and I can't remember who was playing third. But anyway, they kind of went, and you could tell Bogarts thought maybe he was about to get collided with because he kind of short-armed it, juggles it, and misses it. And then the ball kind of kicks away over toward the third baseline. Again, this is just a flare to short. He gets the ball and kind of recovers, and by the time he gets up to throw it, he realizes Mullins was hustling out of the box, and he's headed for third. And, of course, with the third baseman having already gone to try and, hang on, I got to focus here. Ah, good pitch. Anyway, with the third baseman having gone after the ball, the catcher took a minute to realize that he needed to get down there and cover third. So he actually got there, but Bogarts had to pump fake, wait a second for him to actually get there. And Mullins beats it out for a triple. So he hits a flare that lands 10 feet in the grass, basically, a soft pop-up to shortstop, and gets a triple. It was insane. And I'm not going to tell you how I feel about the shift. Actually, I am. I think the shift is overused, and it's not necessarily the defense's fault. It's because the offenses don't care if you put the shift on. They're still trying to hit a home run. The game has changed so much in 10 years.
Hey, I don't mind that
it's just ridiculous. And then the kicker, if you really think about it,
if he wants to walk them all in, we'll take
dang
it.
it, if you really think about the extra innings rule, all right, they put a guy on second. If you would have told me that they were going to institute that rule in the mid-90s, I would have said, well, it's not going to make any difference because every team in the league can score a runner from second with nobody out. They know how to execute and get that run in. It's that's just what they do. Now I'm telling you it doesn't matter because teams don't play any differently just because there's a runner on second and it's a tie ball game, and that could be the game-winning run. Like, they are still trying to hit a 2-run homer. So, again, the rule doesn't speed up the game in any way.
You're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time.
Except for in the scenario where it's just like a side effect of, you know, them, they're still trying to hit a home run. They just happen to hit a line drive or whatever and get a base hit and scores the runner. But they aren't bunting them over or, you know, trying to hit a ground ball to the right side to just advance them. It's just a mess of a situation, and I don't think it makes sense to have that bottom line. So, Freudy's Nova. I don't know anything about this dude. Number 94. Not much of an offensive threat from the looks of things. He's batting second today, probably getting a spot start or whatever you call it for a platoon guy offensively. All right, 2 up, 2 down. Altuve having a good year. What are his ratings in here? They're still pretty solid. I saw a thing the other day. It was a comparison of Bryce Harper and Barry Bonds at the point in the career where they each had 5,000 at-bats. And Harper's numbers, like across the board, essentially were basically equal or a little bit better than Bonds. And I assume that the point of that, you know, comparison was to say, like, wow, he's better than Barry Bonds at this point in his career. Well, not to say that that's not good, but when you realize that Bonds, like, in the back end of his career, instead of getting worse, he got significantly better because of steroids, that's not nearly as impressive as, like, what they kind of tried to make it out to be. Like, I think Harper is overrated. That's just, you're not going to change my mind on that. He's a good player, but he's overpaid, and if you look at his numbers year to year, he had the 1 year where he was just freaking awesome. But other than that, most of the time, like, his average is not that good. His power numbers are okay. He makes a lot of mistakes on the bases. He's kind of he's got a temper. You know, he's not a guy I would want as, like, the face of my team is what it comes down to. All right, that's good hitting right there. But am I even going to get a double out of this? I'm going to try. Heck yeah. So there, the shift, instead of that being a routine grounder to third, it's a double for a guy that doesn't even run well. So there's that. And more hitters need to learn to do that. I was talking about that earlier. It's not necessarily the fault of the defense for shifting. It's because the offense doesn't do anything about it when you shift. Just poke the ball the other way and get a base hit or a double. Anthony Rizzo bunted last year, I think it was. And it was like, they just, you know, walk up, you know, they trot over, pick it up, and, you know, he's got himself his single. Like, good job. You executed a bunt, but all you got was a single, so we don't care. Like, that mentality is just, I'm going to take away the slider. He still threw it, but that's good timing there on that swing, and even the PCI was pretty solid. So, anyway, I just don't understand why more guys don't, like, you're going to, okay, you want to put the shift on me? Fine. I will put down a bunt if you're playing the third baseman at shortstop, because I can bunt it hard down the third base line, and it's an easy hit. I just need to make it to where the field, you know, the pitcher can't field it. But guys don't know how to bunt, can't execute it, and they can't even hit the ball the other way. And pitchers don't even care that the shift is on. They're still going to just give you the opportunity to pull the ball because that's where the defense is. So they're not even like, I mean, bottom line, they don't worry about pitching you hard outside because you might take it the other way. They just pitch you like they normally would for the most part. Get through.
Get back up the middle.
Heck yes, Cedric Mullins. Have a day, sir. A 2-out RBI single to back up his solo homer that started off the ball game. Now we got speed on the bases, and a ball in the gap here makes it 4-0. Which is pretty impressive considering as much as I've been jabbering on and not really focused on my hitting. Let's take away the curve here.
Ooh. 1-1 pitch.
Ah, get down. Dang it. It's all right. It's another good inning. We got a 2-run lead, and we've got our ace on the hill. So
ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Means hasn't been quite as sharp over the last few outings. He's been kind of, I wouldn't say he's getting knocked around, but again, he hasn't been quite as dominant as he was the first couple weeks of the season. He was like just dealing. He was getting no run support. But he's been giving up a lot of hits lately. All right. Come on. Let's get a double play. Good pitch. Right. Don't really have any speed at first to worry about, so that's a good pitch right there. And he wants the curve down and in. I'm cool with that, but get it down.
Hoping to send him packing.
Good pitch. That's kind of lazy catching there to not get down and block that pitch in the dirt. But
gets his lead at first, nobody out.
He's early on a fastball, so he's getting a changeup. Oh, God, good pitch.
And he's worked it back to 2-2.
Coming back with a curve.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good gravy. These guys are making me work. He was late on that. I'm coming in with a fastball.
Takes this
Dang
the other
it.
way to right. And that is
Inside outs it through the hole.
They'll hold at second, and they're
now we're in trouble.
Now.
Batting fifth.
First and second, nobody out.
Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Good pitch. He's out in front of that. Uh-oh. No! Come on! Somebody has to field that! Good. I thought Means was going to have a, 1 to 6-3 double play right there. I mean, that was a hanger, so the fact that it was just a single is probably a blessing. But this inning could get away from us here.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up great consecutive hits. When he has to trust getting the ball down in the zone, will get him an out.
Here's the 1-1.
Beat one into it. Dang it. I need a ground ball to third here. Foul ball. Coming back with that changeup. Now we're coming in with a fastball again.
Get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal.
We're going to go to first.
So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Dang.
He indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third.
All right, who is on deck and how bad are they against lefties?
Next up for the Astros.
Not really worth walking him to load the bases. But
now the first pitch.
Well, that's going to score the runner. Let's go to third with this, but I don't think we're even going to get him. So
But the runner from third breaks for home.
oh, he didn't even go.
The tying run is in to score from third.
Kind of surprising.
Now into the box.
I thought that was plenty deep to get to third there. Come on,
Come
get out of this now.
1-0.
Let's at least keep it 2-2. I'm not missing a lot of bats right now. Out in front of that. He's going to get
I think for every
curve
player, for every
down and away.
That swing right there is the reason we need to extend the
Good
netting
pitch, though.
without
I'm back with a
question.
changeup.
We want the fans to be safe.
Come on, no way he takes that.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly
There you go, talk to him. Calm him down.
So a good job out of the 9-hole of getting on base.
Pitch count is getting up there.
Oh, that
Hurry up, get it. You can recover. Unfreaking believable. Field your position. That's a routine ground ball up the middle, and you have your back turned, and it just hits you in the back. I'm not saying you need to be a Gold Glover, but be ready to field the ball. I don't understand that. So many pitchers do that. Dang it. Wanted to make sure I wasn't early on it. Curve.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Good pitch. Take away the slider.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now
Good
he
hang.
finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Oh, and there's the good curveball.
Struck him out twice
On strikes for the second time here tonight. So bases are empty with 1
I just didn't pick up the break on that until it was too late.
And he'll try to crowd him
Way
to start the at-bat.
off
It's
with the
1-0.
PCI and out in front of it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball.
Throw that
and 1
curve
strike.
down here. Dang it.
1-1. Hit on the ground.
Get through.
Fielded
Hustle.
cleanly. Throw on
Nope.
first, and Verlander's
It's a good
got it
play.
going here, 2 away.
All right, work the count here. Give
DJ Stewart.
Means a chance to get a little bit of a breather.
On its way.
We've got Verlander already at 51
Super important
pitches.
situation right here for the
So it's
pitcher to
not
go
like,
1, 2, 3. Get back in the
we
dugout,
haven't
regroup. He struggled
done a
early,
good job.
but if he can
Ah,
knock out this
crap.
1-2
That
down
was
inning, I think
terrible.
he can right the ship.
Super late decision to swing. Again, late decision, but that was because I saw it start breaking back toward the corner. And jammed me on that one.
Into the air, back behind second. Nova has got it, and the side is retired.
All right.
Striding
All
in
right.
for
Come on,
Houston,
baby.
Jose
We need a
Altuve.
good,
He'll get us
quick
going
inning
in the
here.
home
Let's
half
go.
of inning number 3.
He has just been missing with that changeup, and they're not biting on it.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
He wants a backdoor slider. I cannot throw a backdoor slider.
Swing and a
Oh,
high fly
God.
ball.
Come on!
Left fielder looking up, still going back.
John Means just does not have it right now. And that wasn't even that bad of a pitch. It's on the inside corner. It was just up a little bit. This is not going well, guys.
He collected a base hit his first time up.
I need 9 Cedric Mullins in my lineup right now, apparently, to get the offense going.
One out now in the
All right, let's see if we can't throw a backdoor slider. It's the first pitch of the at-bat. It's not like he's going to be ready for it. See, that wasn't bad. I usually miss way outside with it. Like, I can't get it to break back to the corner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first.
So, anyway.
And he'll step on first for the out.
All right.
3 unassisted. And stepping in,
Let's get this guy.
RBI single from his first step.
Get back. Yeah. All right, so 1 pitch out to end the inning. So,
Mullins is under
we
it,
lost
and
the
he makes
lead,
catch for out.
but we're still right in this thing. It's early.
So stepping in is
Hang
Freddie
on.
Galvis. We begin the top.
All right. So we had a work interruption there. Now I got to try and get back in the groove of things here. So
Verlander sets his sights. Here's the first pitch.
top of 4, we're down 3-2.
1-1, no strike.
Verlander's pitch count is up a little bit, and they've got the shift on Freddie Galvis here.
Fastball
So
down below the knee.
2-0, I can afford to look for a fastball away, but there it is.
And he goes
That's what I'm
against the
talking
shift
about.
there as this
Make the
is on
turn, but I
ground
don't
to the
think
left
no.
side. Diaz
Definitely
swoops
not getting 2 out of that one. But that's good hitting right there. Going with the pitch the other way
in now.
and taking advantage of the
He'll
shift.
take a changeup here to strike 1.
Starts me with
Quite
a
an interesting
changeup.
outing up to this point as we head into the middle
How about a
innings.
curve?
He's pitching
Nope.
quite well, but you look at his first
Another
pitch strike
changeup, and he
percentage,
got me out
less
in
than
front of it.
40%.
Dang it!
That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
On to first, and it's a
All
double
right.
play.
Jahmai Jones, 17 stolen bases. We're basically halfway through the season, so
Now here's the
He should steal over 30 bags for us this year, which is pretty solid. Should put him in the top, like, probably 5 in the American League, I would think.
The windup, man, the
He'll definitely be up there because there are not a lot of guys that steal bases with regularity anymore. That's a hittable pitch right there. Dang it! Yanked it foul. That may have had home run potential there. Curveball? Nope. This tie, 3-1. Take away the changeup in case he tries to get cute. Get in the gap. Nope, hang up. Not a bad at bat, though. We are swinging the bats pretty well in this one. I'm pleased with the way our offense is performing so far. Compared to some of the other ball games that we've played so far this year, the bats have come alive in my last 2 episodes. I don't think there's any question about that. Good pitch there.
The count is 1-2.
All right. He's in front of the changeup. Now he wants me to come up and in with a fastball. I'll give that a try. And he fouls it off. He was early on that. And he wants me to throw it again. No, I'm not going to do it. Coming with the changeup. Got him to roll over it.
That's the first down.
We need a shutdown inning here, though. We need to give ourselves a chance to hit the lead back. Same play right there, pretty much.
And there are 2 away now.
Quick out right there.
Base is empty.
Come right after.
And up next,
Not going to go with the inside changeup. Stay down and away. Try and get another ground ball. Hit softly to the left side of the field. I'll come in with a fastball 1-1. Good pitch. Now I'm going to try a curve. Got to get this down. Uh-oh. Well, it worked. That ball got way too much of the plate, though. All right, come on, let's go. We got top of the order here. Actually, no, we got the 9-hitter, don't we?
In now for the O's, Ramon Urias.
But he's been solid. Urias has been getting a fair amount of playing time, and he has been really good for us. So, 307 with 3 home runs is really good for a guy coming off the bench.
You really have to try to get the best pitch you can get.
How is that a ball?
You have to throw it right here.
Now Cedric Mullins on deck,
And a good eye here as he takes ball
who's 2 for 2 with a home run and a single.
Digging in next, Cedric Mullins.
3 for 3
Delivered an
in the
RBI single in
series.
his last trip. Now the first pitch.
Get low. There we go.
With a breaking ball, too low that time. It's
This
ball
is
1.
a potential steal situation here.
5 straight balls in a row.
All right, so he got one in for a strike there.
1 ball, 1
Look for a
strike
change
to
up
count.
now. Let's get it to 2-1 and then go with a hit and run.
And
There's the pitch out. So they're worried about it. Now,
5th inning of play here in a
I'm going
3-2
to send him
ball
here.
game.
Give him. Oh, come on!
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Dang it!
Now the 2-1.
Now they have the shift on.
Waves
And I'm out in front of the changeup. That's the pitch that I wanted on that pitch. Where I was thinking about the hit and run. That's low. Oh my gosh, that wasn't. But I got the call. Now I'm going to take away the curve. Good at bat.
Starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far.
Come on, Cedric. Wow,
And
that
this
was
fouled away.
not a good pitch to be swinging at, but fouled it off.
Now a swing and
Good.
a ground ball.
Oh boy, Cedric Mullins today. Fouls one off.
Right here. I know it's
9 pitches in the at-bat.
You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over
10.
the heart of the plate.
Was late on that.
Indeed a battle.
I just got a
11th pitch coming up.
achievement that says pitch
And he
collector.
fouls this one off.
How about 11 pitches, now 12 coming here. Don't get swing happy, though. Like, you still got to make him throw you a
7
strike.
foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little
Jammed
ridiculous.
me.
Don't be
That's
shocked if
about the
pitcher
kind of
throws
ball that
the
he
rock
hit in
there.
that game where he got the triple. Right about there. Maybe a little more to the left. But he got a triple on a hit like that. It was insane.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1.
But that was one heck of an at-bat. It's a shame that didn't work out. But we've got him so high with his pitch count now that he's probably not going more than 6 innings. Dang it, that was trash. What are you swinging at?
That
Curve?
was ugly.
No.
Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Inside. Let's look for the slider down and away. Good call.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not.
And now let's sit on the changeup. He's been throwing it a fair amount. Heck yeah, come on, crush it.
Line drive to
Right freaking at him. Dang it.
This one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead.
Well, that wasn't a terrible inning. I ran myself out of an opportunity, unfortunately. But we made him work.
Down into left center for the base
Hit. First pitch swinging. I want a backdoor slider.
So now to the plate, Preudice Noma.
See, that happens too often when I try and throw that pitch. He's got a huge lead over there. Pick him off.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back.
He doesn't run all that well, but perhaps they're thinking about a hit and run? I don't know. Good pitch. Gotta be quick. Nope. He took his sweet old time and doesn't get anyone. That was terrible. You got to plant, pivot, and throw right away. I got to get Kramer loose in the bullpen because we need to get a couple innings out of somebody here. And then he doesn't get that low strike. Now we get a double play. That helps a lot. So he's only thrown like 5 pitches this inning.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Nice
Good
pitch.
job by everyone involved right there.
Change up.
Executed a great pitch. Got the double play.
Gotta get
Don't
that
kid yourself.
down.
There's still a guy standing on third base.
Throw a
He's
curve.
standing with one more out.
Bring it in the back door. Nice pitch. Got it up a little bit though. Needs to be down. Fastball up and in.
That's a good take on a fastball out of
All
the
right,
zone.
now a
Hey,
curve
I get
down
it.
and
He's
in.
looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
Dang it!
Meanwhile, this
Just
ball
got
gets
through.
And that's a base hit.
Now we're losing
Here as the
4-2.
runners in to score from third.
Kramer is loose. I want to get him to where he's like ready and waiting kind of situation, because if he gives up another hit, I think I'm going to go to him.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlberg.
I mean, the pitch count isn't the issue, but Means just hasn't had his best
These
stuff
guys
today.
hitting aren't in first
There's no
base by
question about
accident.
that.
They excel at getting out to
Hasn't
early
been
leads,
super
so
sharp.
this is
He's
a
not
big
getting
moment in
swings
this
and
game.
misses.
If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away
And
with a
I
win.
think the Astros have a lot of guys in their lineup that thrive against lefties.
And an off-speed
Nope.
pitch swung on and
Struck
missed,
him out.
and with that, the side is retired.
But I still think it's time for us to go to the bullpen next inning.
So here's Trey
So
Mancini.
let's go ahead and,
0 for 2 thus
before
far.
I forget,
The first baseman, Trey
schedule that.
Mancini.
Now Mancini struck out
First
twice
pitch on
already.
its way.
Hang and
No
curve.
strikes.
Ooh, he didn't give him a call though, so that helps. Way outside.
Misses badly, it's ball 2.
Fatigue could be,
The 2-0
you
on
know,
the way.
setting in as an issue here.
That's ball 3.
3-0.
All right, but it looks like he's a little
Fastball
off-kilter
up.
here to start the 6th.
Nope.
Verlander's ready. Here's the 3-0.
Low.
Tough pitch to
Heck
lay
yeah.
off, but he did, and it's ball
So he struck
4,
out
so
twice,
lead
and now he
off
draws a
hitter
walk
to
to
the
start
second.
the inning. That's big.
That'll bring up Ryan
Fastball
Mountcastle.
away.
Nope. Bounced out last time out. Not where you
That's the
want
most
to change it, but he
mistaken
gets away
location
with it
right
for
there,
a
though.
strike.
I'm going to look for the slider here. Outside. Good call.
Oh, that's on
Probably
the
would have swung at that. I'm going to look for it again.
The 1-1.
Dang it! Crap. Curve. It was the curve, but he missed with his location. Now I'm going to take that slider away.
Execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
Get
Just
down.
a great take by the batter.
Come on!
And he tracks it down.
I just can't buy a hit.
For the first out.
All right, we're back from a unfortunately long break in gameplay for me because I had stuff come up with work and then never got back to it before having to essentially take on fatherly duties for the rest of the evening. So anyway, 4-2. We got a runner on first. And Justin Verlander just blew me away with a fastball up. His 100th pitch of the ball game, though, in the 6th inning. And just his 3rd strikeout. He's got a handful of walks. So we've had our chances in this one. We just, you know, haven't really been able to come up with the big hits. So maybe we can scratch together a little rally here, at least get a run. Ball in the gap could potentially score Mancini from first, depending on exactly where it's placed. So,
3-0 now.
and if he walks him here, it gets Chance Cisco to the plate with a chance to
is off of first with
hit a
2 away.
3-run dinger, which would be massive. So we got to be pretty selective here. Change up. A 3-0 change. I'm not letting him throw that again.
Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Dang it! Got to get my timing back. That's kind of what sucks about taking a huge break like that, is that unfortunately kind of got to get back into the groove here. So we're going to the bullpen here to start the 6th. We're only down by 2. If I can get 2 good innings out of Kramer, I'll be happy. Oh, come on, Blue. Don't start with this garbage. But really what I need is for my offense to get us back in this. Like, I need a run or two to where I can feel like I don't need to just leave Kramer into the game. Dang it! Get the ball! Dude! Oh my gosh. Mother of God, it's one of those days where I'm just never going to get anything done without 1,000 interruptions.
Last night's hitless outing
Alright, we're in trouble here. Scoring position, nobody out. And part of what sucks there is he should have been ahead in the count to where then he can start throwing some of his off-speed stuff or whatever. Too predictable once you fall behind. They've got to come after a guy. But it's part of the game. All right, now we're ahead. A strikeout here would be huge. And he was ahead of a fastball, so he's getting a changeup. All right, I'm okay with bouncing that one in the dirt. I like the idea of the cutter, see if we can get him to roll over 1 to 3rd here. You gotta be kidding me. Go get the ball! You kidding me? Oh my God! When you stop and then play it on the short hop, that's a sign that you could have just caught the ball if you would have kept going. Unbelievable. Now we're really in trouble. We've got to have a strikeout here.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away.
Come on, baby.
4 runs, 9 hits.
All right,
No errors
change
in the
up. You
ballgame
got to
for the
locate
Astros
this
at
well.
point.
It's not a bad pitch.
2-2.
Can I get him with a I don't know if I can get him with a fastball. We're going to try, though, but we're going to bring it up. Oh, my gosh. I'm lucky it's not 7-2 right now.
Somebody's sitting off speed right here.
Go back to the changeup. Throw it for a strike, though. Well,
On the ground is short.
we're going to score,
There's one.
but we got a double play. So at least we have a chance to minimize the damage here. But we are in trouble. We get to the bullpen and maybe get lucky where we face a guy who just doesn't have his best stuff, and we can hammer out a 2 or 3 run inning, change the content or the texture of this game. So
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
all right, let's get him here so we don't let them get, you know, potentially a 2-out rally going by getting the top of the order due up. I like the curve here. Uh-oh, he hung that one.
Spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Way too much of the plate there. I'm going fastball up and away here. Not a pitch I throw very often and just missed.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off speed.
Come on, Blue!
Ball 3. 3-2.
Dude!
And he takes
Ah!
4. So
It's crap.
job out of the 9-hole
That is crap.
base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Stepping in next.
I'm getting hosed by the home plate umpire in this inning.
1-0 the count.
It's arguably already cost me a run. Because, I mean, you don't know what would have happened with that first at bat. But what we know is that I threw a pitch that was a strike and he called it a ball, and then the guy ends up hitting a double a couple of pitches later. Dang it!
Your attention.
You would think, if anything, that umpires would be, like, subconsciously biased against the Astros lately. Wow, look at Steve Cishek's numbers so far this season. So this doesn't bode well. He's kind of submariner, isn't he? 90, 79-mile-an-hour slider and an 82-mile-an-hour changeup. Now, the change in velocity from the sinker to the changeup is not enough that I think it's a huge issue, especially considering they have the same kind of movement downward. But that's... Ooh, ooh. Get down. Yes. Good start. That's good hitting. Sinker down. They've got the shift on. You don't want to pull it into the shift, so he just slices it the other way for a base knock. All right. What about a bunt here? They're back at third. I don't bunt very often, but if we can execute one here, oh man, would that be fantastic.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
I got to get a good pitch to do it on. Ooh.
Oh, this one's by
Hurry up. Holy crap, he's so slow. All right, so now no double play, and really, I mean, the bunt is still not a terrible play because you get the tying run to the plate if you can reach. But heck, 3-0, you got to be taken here.
We'll see if he can settle in.
Jones has cooled off a little bit the last few weeks. You got to be kidding me. He's all over the place, and then you give him that call after you've been squeezing us. Dude, yeah, step out and let him think about that one. We got to think about what we want to do next inning, and I need to have somebody ready just in case. Because if Kramer comes out and gets into trouble, we need to go to the bullpen just to try and keep this thing close. But that call just really irks me. All right.
Huge innings have begun with
now,
I can tell you that.
Okay, they are still back on the corners to where a bunt is a good play here. You're trying to bunt for a hit, but if you just get one down, at minimum, hopefully we advance the runners and avoid a double play. Now it's 2-0. I don't think you're bunting 2-0. I think you're trying to take one down the line for a double. Of course he gives him that call. You know, it's a close pitch. just when you're thinking, hey, maybe this guy owes us a call. Nope. Outside. If he would have called that a strike, I would have just ripped the power cord out of the wall, said, F this.
Here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do
Ah, dang it. I don't know what I was thinking on that one, but I look bad. 3-2.
Fouls this one off.
I got under it. That one was kind of flat for a sinker, honestly. Come on, baby. Good hang.
Rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
Come on. Missed down and away with the slider where I know what pitch it is.
Payoff pitch one more time.
Good battle. He had me out or late on that one. But he put a little bit of extra juice on that. I feel like. Good hang. Holy moly.
Right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Get down. Get down. Get down, you rascal. Crap. Oh. And now they go to the bullpen. Austin Pruitt. I have no idea what this guy brings. 92, an 88-mile-an-hour slider. That's hard enough that as long as it doesn't have a ton of movement, I'm not worried about it. And then an 83-mile-an-hour 12-6 curve needs to be the off-speed that we worry about. Come on. Let's see Cedric Mullins have a freaking day here. He's been all of our offense so far. If he can hit the gap here,
clearly working the bottom of the zone.
With his speed, it's potentially a triple, but I don't even really care about that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get down there. Beat it out, beat it out. No way! Okay, I thought he was getting ready to ring him up there. Or to call him out, like he kind of started walking toward it, but he didn't even signal out or safe. That was weird. I thought he was about to step into a big fist pump. All right. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was almost disastrous. I was trying to get Mullins to go to third, and I just got all kinds of jacked up with my base running. Then I panicked and sent everyone back, and Jones stopped going. That was almost really bad. But now, come on, Trey Mancini. You are so due. Come on, Blue! Dude! I mean, granted, that probably is a strike. But when they're getting every close call. God, I mean, all the ones that are like within the margins lately have been going in favor of them for the most part.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
I mean, I can't be like, oh, well, that next fastball there, he gave me the call. Well, he gave me the call because it was a ball. It's not like he did me any favors with that one. All right, I'm going to take away the changeup here. I just have a feeling. Wait, what's his fastball? 92.
He can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
92, 84 on the change, or a 92-mile-an-hour fastball is kind of what we're looking for here.
Can't keep that one fair.
Dang it, just out in front. All right, take away the 12-6 curve here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
Come on, baby.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might
change up.
He starts looking for it in there.
And I know I was out in front of that.
That's the 3rd time he's gone down.
God, Mancini just sucks right now. Just absolutely sucks. I was not up there with the PCI. Unless I had like a freaking, my brain misfired or something.
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I know that I moved it out a little bit, like towards the outer half, but I didn't think that I moved it up. Maybe it's just the way I'm on the controller. I don't even know how that happens.
Execute either a good fastball down and away.
All right,
or flip
2-0.
Speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is
come on!
2-1 now.
No way! No way. I'm very early on that. Dang it. Get through. You got to send him here. He's going to score on this, isn't he? Yes! Tie ball game, baby.
It's now 5-5. You know, D-Row, in today's game,
Let's go.
easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI
All right,
base hit to tie
now,
things up.
like,
that comes at a really good time.
yeah.
I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys.
I mean,
in
it's
the
still
bullpen
just the
now.
7th inning,
Throws under 97 miles
and
an
a
hour
couple of
with
guys in my
sinking cut.
bullpen
That is unbelievable.
are
He's able
already
to
a little
get
bit
back in the
fatigued or whatever. So I'm kind of worried about the situation if this game goes extra innings. So we probably need to try and get a little bit more out of Kramer. Just out in front of that changeup. But man, that was a hanger. All right, take away the curve. Come on, baby. Yes! We'll take that for sure.
Man, that's going
Now
to
we
drive
know
the
that
man
this guy is
insane.
rattled.
He loses
When he
control
hits this
at the
guy with
release
an
point,
0-2
and now the
slider.
go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good
Heck
pitches
yeah.
now
Come
to
on.
get out of this.
Come on, Freddie Galvis. Hit the freaking gap.
Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis.
Okay, he's liking his changeup right now. That's the pitch I'm sitting on until we've got 2 strikes. And then I need to make sure that I stay back on a fastball, because he's likely to try and use that pitch to get me out. Come on. There it is.
Now he turns and
Freaking
smokes this
get
one
over
into
his head.
deep center field.
Oh, come on! Dang it!
So they do get 3.
Oh!
That's the good news. The bad
Man,
news
that
is
was
they
close.
lose 3 men on base.
That could have scored 3.
Last half of the 7th here.
All right, now I need Kramer to give us a shutdown inning here. So, umpire, I need you to not suck right here.
He'll take a cold strike here on the
Okay, that's
borderline
close,
pitch.
and he gave us the call. So, maybe a little bit of a change in what's going on back there. There we go.
There and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Let's get this leadoff guy here. He's not very good.
Tapped up the first base.
Come on, you got to get that away, man. Do I have a slider? I do not.
0-2 once more.
Almost. Okay, do we have him leaning here to where I like going up, but I want to come in with it as well here.
Hit in the
No!
air, line.
Okay.
Long run for the right fielder.
All right.
The catch, a great effort to get there.
Is that
and
Mullins
force the first
out
of the
there?
inning.
I don't even know who we have playing right field.
Next, it'll be Jose Altuve. is
All right,
working
now
on
we
one
need to get Altuve here.
In there, no balls and a strike.
We can get the
you know,
first
some guys just
2.
don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count.
Feel
They
pretty
don't like
good
the ambush
about
tactic. They like to calibrate
our
the
odds
speed,
this inning.
maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does.
All right.
before they pull the trigger.
We have definitely turned the momentum here, but we need, let's have him go ahead and sit down. Yeah. I might try and just leave Kramer out there for as long as I can,
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top
but
of this one.
I want to see a change in the score sooner rather than later so that I can make a decision.
Just off the outside.
That's a good
that time,
pitch.
Laid off for a ball.
Going back to the curve, I
Now
guess,
the
here.
1-1 pitch.
Good pitch. All
Looked
right.
like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far
no,
out
I'm coming
front.
in with a
Gotta find a way
2-seam.
to keep his hands back.
Try and get it off the plate a little bit, though.
He's
Woo-hoo-hoo!
called as he says, "You got to be kidding me."
We
with
got the
this
call
shot."
there. So this umpire is, now I've decided that he's just all over the place.
Look at the side armor, Joe.
Another side armor. Would you imagine that? All right, 88-80. So the sinker is the pitch that we'll sit on until we have 2 strikes, and then we can start. Oh gosh. Yeah, this guy is just a wreck back there. Once we get 2 strikes, we can start then looking for the slider like down and in on the lefties. All right, this is likely to be a sinker here. Come on.
Now the
Nope.
2-0. 3-0 now.
Wow, Blue.
You see a right-handed batter
I mean,
waiting next, but
2 of those are,
back as the situation
I mean, they're
dictates.
borderline,
And he lays off.
but they probably were strikes.
Now the potential go-ahead run is
Now
on
we've got
base here. So now here
I might
is
pinch
Mike
run
Jones.
for him.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, he's super slow. How fast is Severino? He's faster and then can just stay in the game. It probably doesn't matter, but a ball in the gap, I want to score. Like, this isn't to take away a double play or anything. This is so he's not clogging up the bases.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
So,
Gonna need to make a
and
little bit of an
honestly,
adjustment
this
with his
game could be
slider
headed
release,
for
and
extras.
he's
It's probably not a
tapped
bad
it, it's gonna be
idea
a strike.
to, you know, give Chance Cisco a little bit of a breather.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so
in case we
I
need
think
him
it's
tomorrow.
a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make
Sinker
sure everything's
down.
fine physically and remind him.
All right, he finally gets a pitch over.
You can't try to force pitches. into the
Sticking with the
strike
sinker
zone.
here. That's low. I'm going to be super selective here because a full count, I can consider putting Severino in motion.
I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss a
Yes!
plate and have this
Back-to-back
guy
walks to
or
start the
even worse,
inning.
hit a 2-run homer.
Striding in is Ramon
I
Urias.
just got a trophy earned for. I'm
Ground
walking
last
here.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit.
All right, they
You
are
make
playing
pitcher
for the
work
bunt
way
now.
he did right there, and that's the end result.
And
That
then
one
he's
sticks
the
with
guy's
you.
all over the place, and now you're giving him the corner.
Severino over at second. Jones on it
Looking
first
for a
with
sinker
nobody
again.
out.
Nope. Ah, then I guessed slider,
2-2.
and I was definitely late and nowhere near it with the PCI for that reason. That's gonna get away. Heck yeah! You gotta hurry though. See, Chance Cisco would not have made it there. He probably would have been out. And now
Well,
we're
he's
90
just
feet
lost
away
complete control
with
of the baseball
nobody
this
out.
inning.
Man, I wish I had the
2
count in my
outs, and now a
favor.
wild pitch. You know he's talking to
But
himself in
1
his
and
head,
2.
and I can't imagine he's saying any
Good
real
hang.
nice things
I was
either.
late on that, dang it. You can't be late
The
on an
offensive
89 mile an
approach here
hour
is simple.
sinker.
You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle
on,
of the
baby.
plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're
Still
so
late.
Close, hard contact is a
But he's coming
guarantee.
in with those, and I'm not expecting the ball in. So now I gotta just read it, hit it. Okay.
Here's a ground ball out to the
Ah!
short. And that's the first down.
Dang it! So between that ball that got caught to end the last inning and then that one right there, man, we've had 2 hard hits that could have scored multiple
Here's the
runs.
first pitch.
Well, this
where we
is a
got
strikeout
nothing.
situation,
And
but
now
it's also
Mullins,
a ground ball
who's 3 for
situation.
4,
I expect we'll see a lot of pitches
having
down in
a
the zone,
heck of a day
trying to
for
prevent
us.
the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Yes, sir!
Base hit, line drive into the
Dude, the man is on fire today.
As he arrives at second without a play, as 2
That was a
runs come
rocket.
across to score, and they grab the lead.
Dude, he has been freaking amazing today. All right, Pedro Baez. I think he just throws like fastball, cutter, slider. Can't remember for sure, but now, see, look at this. Both of these guys are a little bit overused lately. I'm going to go to Armstrong in the 8th, Robertson in the 9th. That's going to be my strategy here. So, now, if we get, okay, what's he throw? Fast slide change. So 94, 87. If we can get another run, I will probably just leave Kramer in for the 8th. He pitched a strong 7th.
A couple of RBIs for him already,
And he has been locating fairly well. And that, to me, is what's most important.
1-0 home.
If you're getting hit, but you're locating well,
Both teams
eventually,
have 9 hits
you
on
just
the
keep
scoreboard.
doing that, you'll be fine. All right, take away the slide. Actually, take away the changeup. Inside.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Still going to look for a changeup, 2-1. If he throws a slider, I'm likely to just swing and miss it anyway. So, there we go,
2-1
fastball.
home.
There,
Swung
see,
on
that's what
and
I'm talking
missed, and
about.
that's strike 2.
I'm okay with that, but now we can't let him do that again.
Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy
Come on.
who'd like to work the big part of the field, you were on that
Way
fastball
outside
early.
there.
That slider looked like
Full
it
count.
for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Still taking away the slider. Come on.
The 3-2 pitch.
late.
Fly ball out toward
Well,
left
it
center
said that was
field.
good timing, but I thought I was late on that.
Catch made out
This
there
is
in left
stupid.
center as the
This is
runner makes
stupid.
tag from second.
Okay.
And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball.
The only
as
reason
he's
I'm
in
doing
there.
that is hoping that maybe we get a pass ball, but that was a little bit closer than I would have liked.
Position with Sugan.
Never want to make an out at third, period.
Strike that time. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston
All right,
bullpen. It appears both
change
a
up?
lefty and a right-hander
Come
are
on,
up to throw.
Mancini. Get it done.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Dang it!
Chased out of the zone there.
That's a
Down
good
2
pitch,
strikes.
though. I mean,
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying
Yeah.
to do is avoid the golden
yep,
sombrero.
we don't want 4
Trying
strikeouts
to
in a
keep
ball
the
game.
Close. Here's the pitch.
Good eye.
1 and 2.
It started up, and I kind of gave up on it, and then if that was a changeup, I'd have been out.
Ready with the 1 and 2.
Good hang. If that was a changeup, I would have been out. Still looking for that slider down and away. There it is. Get away from the catcher. Dang it. All right, 2 and 2. See it and drive it. All right, that's ball 3.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's
Same
3
thing
and 2.
here.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with
Come
the pitch that
on.
you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Oh my God.
Payoff pitch.
Yes!
To ride this one high and deep toward right
Yes!
center. But that'll
Oh, I
stay
thought he was going to get out of here.
off the wall. And the runner
That's some
scores
redemption
from
for
third
Trey
to extend
Mancini.
their lead. It's now an 8-5 game.
Forget that
That's
golden
a big
sombrero.
RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3.
How about an RBI double? And now, you know what?
Yeah,
We're going
Dan,
to leave
no doubt
Kramer
on
in the
offense.
ball
All
game.
you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
At least give him
that
one
3-1
batter.
cushion has to
So
make it.
tell Sean
Got a hit in
Armstrong,
3 at-bats to this
I'm just going to
point.
leave him ready and waiting. He's still there if we need him in the 8th. But Kremer's doing a good job.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy
All right.
with this kind of pop, you better
Come
be
on.
awfully careful because he's going to
Man, would another run be sweet here. We finally got the bats going, guys. This has been, dang it, stupid. I was looking for a
Gotta sit
fastball
middle,
down.
middle when a guy's
The
trying
pitch
to
was
pitch
down,
around
and I
you. If he's
recognized
gonna
that
give you
and
first
swung
base,
at it
take
anyway, knowing that it wasn't a fastball.
The 2-1.
And then, of course, it broke down out of the zone.
This is
All right, now 3 and 1. I'm going to sit on a changeup in case he tries to get cute.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Okay, I'm all right with that. You don't want to swing at that because if it's the slider, you've chased.
Runs already home here.
Now we take away the slider. I'm not going contact swing here, though. We're going to be aggressive.
And he strikes him out.
Dang it.
So
Started it
stop
at the,
leading
on the inside corner, and I turned on it
So
trying to
3
yank
runs
one.
on only
That was a hittable pitch, and we let him get away with it.
She'll likely do the catching from here.
All right, this is a big inning. We don't want to let him score here with the bottom of the order due up, and a 3-up, 3-down would be huge because not only would they have the 9-hitter due up, but the guy that's batting second is not very good, so 2 out of the next 3 hitters are arguably their weakest. So, all right, he
Interested to see
was
what the pitcher
late
goes
on a
to
curve.
now. After
I'm
getting
going
that
back
late
to the
hack on
curve
curveball, does
because
he speed
obviously
him up
he
with
didn't
some
pick it up well.
velocity?
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Son of a bitch.
Man, that's not a
That
bad
is-
pitch right there. That's a curveball.
I mean,
Play
it was
zero.
away,
That's
but it
a
was
tough
up.
one if you're a pitcher.
Damn it!
Not to get barreled up like that.
You know, you can
Now
tell
we
these
have
guys
to
in
go
today's game, they're on
to
that
Sean
high
Armstrong.
velocity, and that old school curveball has kind of gone away from
Come
those
on,
super
guys.
sliders. You could tell he was
This has
all
been a
over
little bit
that
of a
curveball.
slugfest.
Sean Armstrong will come on to make his 40th
Armstrong
appearance
apparently has been
this
pitching
season.
well lately because he's already got the
Stands
high
in as he
confidence
looks at
there,
ball 1 here.
and it immediately went away
Strike
with
to
one
count to the
pitch.
Astros first baseman.
All right, stick with the fastball.
And
Just a
takes
bit
ball
low.
2, and it's 2-1. Both teams
Back
with
to
an
the
even
slider.
10 hits in the ballgame.
Good pitch. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Good play.
Just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
All right.
Now batting.
All right.
Ready now is Aledmus Diaz. Last time
Diaz.
through was a base hit.
Good pitch. Soft contact, Severino. You got to hurry. Come on. What are you doing? We're challenging. I don't even care about the replay. I'm challenging. And they called him out. Dude. No excuse for that. Wait a minute. I was thinking that. So that's a cutter, not a slider that I was throwing. But, man, that thing had a lot of movement to it for a cutter. All right, so he does his job.
Stewart gets there.
And now we go to the ninth. It'll be in David Robertson's hands unless we put up, multiple runs here in the eighth. 0-2 and you hang a curve. Man, he's been dealing.
This is obviously not a save opportunity.
So they're just trying to keep it a two-run game.
Him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so
all right.
just hoping they can
What's
keep
this
him
dude throw? 95, 81, 89.
and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
I'll bet you that slider is nasty too. So
From the stretch.
come on. I'm going to take away the curve, but I'm looking for it over the middle of the plate down here. Fastball. Oh, that was filthy.
That's strike two.
Dang, that was nasty. He throws that again, I'm ready for it. We're in trouble here.
It's extremely difficult when a guy
That's a contact swing, but I squared it up. Get out of here.
Souza on the warning
No!
track as he hauls it in for a loud
Ah! Look at this. This was like, man, that's an incredible play. Oh my gosh, that's an incredible play. Route efficiency, 100%. I mean, he was dead straight to that at a sprint and then gets as high as he can with the leap. And it wasn't a home run. I think he just took away extra bases. But, oh man, that was a nice play. All right. Get that sweeping curve, but leave it over the plate, dang it. Nope. Wow. Wow. Blue, this guy, I'm telling you, this is some of the worst umpiring
There's a big difference between
we've seen all season, no question.
But now this next pitch,
Just a bit late. That was a good rip, though.
Bases are empty, one man out.
All right. Come on.
Heading out towards shallow
Well,
right. Tucker waits on
didn't
it.
get that one.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
All right.
Pedro's
All right, Pedro.
digs in at the plate.
He's been pretty good for us this year. I'll take, hitting in the 270s with a little bit of pop out of a catcher.
Off the plate for a ball 1-0.
But regardless, I want a catcher that's got a cannon. That's, when I'm looking at catchers, I want a guy with a strong arm, decent defensive ratings otherwise, or better, obviously. And then just kind of like mid-50s or better contact and power ratings, because you're likely to get a decent season out of a guy like that. And that's what Adley Rutschman is going to bring us.
As we look again at that
Next year, he's probably going to be our everyday starter.
right out of the box. Smashed it down
And
the line
maybe one of the highest-rated players on our team.
Dang
Dang it, right at him. Turn and score in case he throws it away. All right. All right, here we go. Bottom 9. David Robertson coming in. He's been worked a lot lately. 19 for 25 in save opportunities. But in his defense, a lot of those, well, not really defending him, but just noteworthy that a lot of those blown saves were early in the season. He has been much better lately. So, and that's been part of the reason why we have been winning a bunch of games, is that he's been doing a good job closing things out of late. But he's been worked a lot lately. So the last thing, field your position, and that wouldn't be a problem. Thankfully, that dude doesn't run well. That was a chuck and duck scenario, and the ball wasn't even hit that hard. Like, just be ready to field your position, and that's a routine comeback.
Coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
That's okay. I'm okay missing down with that pitch. Alert, pitcher getting tired. He just came in. He's thrown 5 pitches. Like, that's not realistic, guys.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
But just to be safe, I'm going to get... Who's been better here? Paul Fry. I want both of these guys ready.
1 out, nobody on.
All right, he was early on a fastball, on a cutter. Well, what was that pitch? Yeah, a cutter. And he wants another pitch right there. All right.
Alive, putting together a really good
Can I throw a backdoor? He wants the curve down and in. All right.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh my God, that was terrible. All right, we're going straight 4-seam on the outside corner right here. Ready? Boom.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
He wants the 4-seam again, and we're going to give it to him.
He takes
Looking,
3 called on the
and that
fastball.
pitch was right down the chute.
And there are 2 away.
Heck yeah. Now this is the guy. We want to end it right here. We do not want Jose Altuve at the plate with a chance to tie it with 1 swing. He's their best hitter.
Here it comes.
And that's what we needed. Get ahead in the count, and now bring that. Actually, you know what? I like the curve here, Pedro.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and
here we go.
Things. Last strike now for Houston.
Oh, that's low.
He's not locating well right now. Fatigue definitely an issue.
Of the ninth with 2 away. Tough curveball.
Like there, that was a good release, but the pitch was right down the middle. I'm going to the fastball.
Has them down to their final strike.
There we go. That's a good win. Orioles are playing really good baseball here right as we approach the All-Star break, guys. I think that game puts us over 500 for the season. We beat a good Astros team on the road. Some huge hits down the clutch. Cedric Mullins definitely player of the game. 4 for 5, a home run, a double. Drove in 4 runs and scored 3 himself. So if you're doing the math, he pretty much won the game for us by himself. So heck of a ball game for us and a big win. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Here we go.